Perfect angle.
Okay, how should I start this? I actually don't know how to start this.
What's up, baby?
What's up, baby?
What's up, baby?
What's up, baby?
We're the same age.
Yeah,
just
we're
so you
same,
know.
yeah, same age.
No.
He's older than me.
Which one?
technically.
Which one do I look at?
I think you just look at me, bud.
Okay, I'll see.
All right. All right. Well, greetings, everyone. Welcome to my first ever interview / podcast. Today we got Odin M, aka Odin M.
Yes, sir.
The one and only. Before we start, I got 19 questions to ask this guy. Before we start, I want to say thank you to Oscar for letting me borrow these 2 microphones and the mic stand. Without him, this wouldn't be happening, or it would be really shitty audio. So, anyway.
Thanks, Oscar.
Yes, thank you, Oscar. Say thanks, Oscar. And we got another guy just
Thanks, Oscar.
in the back.
Yeah, there's Lee. Lee's just sort of chilling off to the side there.
Yeah, don't worry about him.
Don't worry about
He's
him.
a stagehand, you know. All right. Well, I guess we'll just get into it. So,
Okay.
My first question to you is, who are you, Odin? Just who?
Whoa.
Who
Okay.
are, just the underlying for people know who you are. Who are you?
Are we getting philosophical already? Just straight
Yeah,
up.
the name Odin, like. No. Okay,
Who
yeah.
am I? I am a musical artist. I'm 17 years old, from Melbourne. I've been doing music for a few years now. You're like staring into my soul.
Sorry. I won't look at you. I won't look at you.
No, it's fine. No, it's fine. It's just nice. I'll get used to it. Don't worry. But yeah. I make music, and I also like do visual stuff, like music videos and this stuff like this, which is really sick. So that's sort of why I do music, because I can do more than just music. I can do everything around the music, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool.
So that kind of the creative field, like kind of just being creative and doing things like expressing yourself type stuff and just who you are. Okay. So from that, obviously you do music as your main thing, is your big, come up is the music.
Let's hope.
Let's hope. So I guess that leads into the second question of you growing up. So as you said, you're from the beautiful city of Melbourne. We love this city.
I was born in 2006, July 15th. No, June 15th. I got my own birthday.
He got his own birthday wrong.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, my childhood was pretty good. I don't have any PTSD or anything, which is positive.
Good.
So yeah, I mean, yeah. Growing up, I have an older sister, so she's very helpful with everything. I just sort of follow her. If I don't know how to, I get her help. If I don't know how to do something, that's pretty cool, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad that I have a family behind me that allows me to pursue what I want.
Yeah. So when you were growing up, was music anything really big or
No.
Yeah, we'll get into that in a bit because I've heard that before. But just staying on the topic of growing up, so when you were a kid, what were your things? Like, what would you do? Like when you were a kid, what were you sports, video games, movies?
I played with Hot Wheels, baby. Hot Wheels and trash bags. Yeah, that's what I did. I used to like my time alone as a child. I would be like sort of like.
Oh, so
when someone wanted to play with me, I'd be like, no, let me just do my own thing.
Oh, yeah. So you to yourself. That's like...
Yeah.
So do you still think you're a bit of an introvert, or are you trying to get extroverted?
No. I try to get extroverted, but then like I find myself like after maybe like a week of like constantly going out and stuff, I'm just sort of like...
You're just like, I need my time to myself.
Yeah, it takes me a few weeks to load myself back up.
Wow. That must be like pretty big. Like, because going into music, you got to be quite like an extroverted person.
Yeah, but I feel like singing is like different. Like... When I'm like singing on stage or something, I'm performing, it's like it's not really the same as like talking with people.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Wow, that's interesting. Yeah. I thought like actually doing it live in front of a lot of people would be more like oh my god than just talking to one individual. But that's interesting.
Yeah, but like when you're like trying to when it's someone that's like above you or like someone that's like in the music industry or something, then I'm like, oh okay, I gotta get myself together here. But when it's just singing, I can just sort of be like, yeah, these guys are just trying to have a good time. Yeah. And I'm just sort of here to encourage that. So
no, that's good.
Yeah, I can just sort of be.
So when you were a kid, you're a bit introverted. Hot Wheels. Yeah. Interesting. Beyblades? The Beyblades?
No.
That was me. Ripping on those things.
Yeah, you are that type of guy.
Yeah, that's me. no gaming really, or that came later on in your teens?
Yeah, in Minecraft.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, Minecraft.
I was a Minecraft kid.
Oh, okay, big question.
Yeah.
PlayStation or Xbox kid?
Xbox.
Oh, come on, bro.
Oh my god, you both PlayStation.
Yeah, I'm PlayStation, bro. Look, Gran Turismo, bro.
I do want to play Gran Turismo though.
Gran Turismo is so much fun.
I don't,
Such a good
I don't have it.
racing game.
I do play racing games. I play other ones, F1 and stuff. But.
F1. Come on, guys. The rip off. Yeah. Okay. Anything else in the childhood? Let me think. So you Minecraft, was that like when you were younger or?
Yep, that was yeah, that's sort of what I did in my spare time. And I did YouTube.
Oh, you did YouTube? No, we have to talk about that. You did YouTube. Okay, what type of YouTube videos?
Gaming.
Gaming?
Yeah.
Oh my god, Minecraft, like Let's Play.
Yeah.
Sky does Minecraft. Oh.
Yeah, I feel like everyone sort of went through that stage.
Yeah, everyone did. I went through that. Lee went through that. We all did that. Like,
yeah. But like, I was the person at my school at least that sort of like started doing YouTube. Like, I was one of the first ones to do it.
Oh, really? How old were you been?
10.
10? Okay, yeah, that's about that
9.
age.
Yeah. But then I was the only one that sort of like kept it going.
Okay.
So I just sort of in primary school.
So when did you stop making like videos before like?
Oh well, it's sort of like as soon as I stopped making videos, I sort of started music.
Really? So
Yeah, I just
2020-ish. Okay.
Yeah, 2019. They were actually getting quite good. The videos, like they were like CS:GO montages and stuff.
Channel still exists?
That's right.
Can the people know this channel in the future?
No, they can't. But it's still out there. Yeah.
Okay. So
the name has changed and everything. Okay. Like you're not gonna be able to see it by the name, but
it's some dedicated fans. Me, find it, you know?
Yeah, you could probably find it. Yeah, I don't think it'd be too hard.
Okay, that's sick. I did not know that.
Know.
But you kind of do now, like that. That's definitely something I could see. You doing
so I've also
YouTube.
been like, just like creative. That's sort of like my creative output.
Yeah. Did you do art when you were younger?
No, not really.
So you're more into like the video space.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that.
Cool.
I'm very similar. Like I kind of gravitated towards video because it's just fun. Recording, editing, uploading. It's fun.
Yeah, I agree. And like art, I don't know. I've never really been that good at it. You know, like drawing, I cannot draw to save my life. Like art class was never something I really enjoyed doing.
Yeah.
You the same?
No, I didn't like art. I'm terrible at art. I mean, this is my thing. Videos, because it's so like kind of cut and dry. You don't actually have to have like the skill is like being creative.
Yeah.
But you don't like to actually have like a drawing skill. Like all you have to do is get a camera, shoot it, and then the editing's kind of the skill.
Yeah.
You know, putting it together. That's the skill. And having the vision. The vision is the skill. You got good vision. You
need the vision.
You have really good vision. Like, you have really good vision. Okay, well then let's get into the first big chapter of like Odin M as a musician is music. Yeah. Getting into it, because you just said before you weren't really into music growing up. So let's talk about you getting introduced to music and what music you're listening to and what jump started it.
Well, I wasn't really into music as I did my YouTube channel. Like before that, even like I wasn't really a musician. I didn't really like music at all. And then high school started, and I met my producer and friend, that he was really into music and like Juice WRLD and like emo 20 SoundCloud sort of era.
Yeah, SoundCloud era.
Yeah,
love that
and he was really into it, and I was like, I don't really know what this is. So I was trying to get into it, and I remember one day, year 7, I was trying to find an artist that like I could get into and just sort of like, enjoy. Like he enjoyed like Juice WRLD and the SoundCloud stuff. And then this is gonna sound you're gonna be like, oh, that guy. Okay, but I was on YouTube and I literally, do you know NF? Of course, NF.
NF? Do I know NF?
The search. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know personally, but he knows.
Anyway, he doesn't have a good rap. His music's like kind of like corny, but but he's good. I'll continue, but I found his YouTube on YouTube recommended, and it was The Search, which is like this like really cinematic song, and I was like, bro, I was going crazy to that shit, bro. I was like, oh, bro, this shit is so good. I was like, I was loving it, bro. And yeah, and that sort of what got me into music. And then I went through all this other stuff. He released another album. I listened to that entire album.
Wow.
I don't really gravitate to his stuff as much, sort of because he's just done the same thing quite a lot over and over again. But overall, yeah, he got me into music.
So NF.
Yeah, the YouTube search recommendations.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So so you started off with like the rap. So before then, you didn't really like actually listen to anything.
No, yeah.
Or just like popular songs on the radio. Or
yeah, I just like when I was going to soccer practice, I used to do soccer.
We should have brought that up in your childhood. The soccer.
Yeah, but I was just like, that's something I just sport. I had to do a sport, so I did soccer.
Okay.
But it was fun. Yeah, as I was like.
So you were never like someone who would like. I remember when I was younger, like I had an MP3 player. My dad loaded songs onto there. I've always loved music. I've always been a music guy. But you didn't like seek out like in your leisure time to listen to music.
No.
Wow.
No, not at all. But like my mum and dad listened to like alternative stuff, especially my dad.
Okay.
So the stuff would play in the car was like out there.
Yeah.
it was out there.
Any examples?
I remember I asked my dad maybe a year or two ago what his favorite genre was, and he was like, probably French indie pop.
What? Okay. Out there. I was like talking about like punk or something. No. Out there, like
yeah, like some random ass stuff, dude. He likes all types of music. So
wow.
Yeah. So I guess like the alternative sort of taste is like, yeah, sort of. Always been in the background there.
Yeah, okay, that's interesting. That's really interesting. Do you think that's had any impression on you at all, or that's like you kind of
probably
that out? A little bit.
Probably, yeah. I reckon like I'm a bit more open to that sort of experimental style and stuff.
Yeah.
Compared to other people who are more just like.
Yeah, it's just like kind of like it's just I
kind of enjoy like the unexpected nature of music. It's like when you hear something that you didn't expect to happen, you're like, "Oh, that's so sick!" Like I can't believe I did that. That initial the shock.
Yeah,
it's good.
Definitely. Yeah. Okay, so you were listening to the first artist that you got introduced to by your producer, you said was like X.
Yeah. X Juice Wrld.
Juice Wrld. Yeah. Okay. And I assume they would have had like an influence, but actually that kind of leads into the next one is getting into your music late 2020. And what was the thing that made you be like, okay, in 2019, I started listening to like these rap artists and etc. But now I want to make. That's a big like from a guy who's like only just like kind of gotten into this rap stuff. Yeah, it's like okay, you want to get into it. So like, talk about that.
That's a hard question. I guess like when I was first discovering writing music, right? It was originally writing music. And, like lyrics and stuff. And I just got like a type beat on YouTube and stuff and wrote to that. And it started off as like NF type beats and stuff.
Okay.
That I would write to. And I remember my first song was like awful. I you start off bad when you write music, and for a lot of things I guess that is. You start off horrible. But I don't know, I just enjoyed it, and I don't know, I kept on writing. I wrote Dead Conversations in August 2020. Which I guess that was a Kid LAROI type beat, I think, or a Juice WRLD type beat.
Oh, okay. So you wrote that before, like, so this was obviously would have to.
I wrote the NF stuff before that, like early 2020, I assume. Yeah. And then I sort of like got into Juice WRLD and Kid LAROI a bit more, and like that sort of XXXTENTACION and all that. And then I started writing to their beats, and then I wrote Dead Conversations. And then, I remember my producer barely knew how to produce and stuff. And it just sort of went from there.
Did you two bounce off each other's energy?
At the start, yeah. It was very much like he was sort of, because he knew more about music than I did at the time. Yeah. So he was sort of helping me with all that stuff.
Did you kind of go into the writing yourself, or did he kind of push you towards it?
No. I went into the writing myself. He was more producing.
Okay.
And he started producing. So.
After you wrote, Dead Conversations and other like these type beats, then you showed him, and he's like, dude, let's do it. Let's record it or something.
Well, I showed him a song before Dead Conversations, and obviously, like, he was being nice about it, but obviously it wasn't quite there yet. And he was like, bro, let me, like, give you some pointers on, like, how to write stuff. And so, like, he opened a Google Doc and stuff, and he was like, change this, change that, whatever, to try to make it better. And I don't think that song ever ended up doing anything with. But then after that, I think I gave him Dead Conversations, and he was like, yeah, this is actually pretty good. Like, there's actually, like, let's make this. And so I sent it over to him, and we went back and forth
Okay.
a bunch. Yeah.
So, with those, I mean, yeah, that gets into like early songs. You kind of describe the Dead Conversations, Ain't Fair. Those first three, like, singles, I guess you'd call them. So how did they kind of? How did you record them? Like, what was the process?
So the first one I had a blue snowball.
Classic.
Yeah.
Mic. That's a classic. Mic.
Yeah. So I bought that with my own money at the time. It was like what, $100 maybe, $80. Yeah, I recorded on that.
What software did you use?
Then Conversations. I sent FL Studio.
Okay, FL. All right.
Yeah, and
so he was already
Yeah, I kept on sending it to my producer back and forth. Like I said earlier, we were just like, I would send him the vocals I had, and then he would send it back with a draft mix, and then I'll send it back with more vocals, ad libs, or whatever, and we'll just keep on. That's how he did it at the time because of COVID and all that stuff. So we couldn't really get in the studio or anything. And for Success, one of my dad's friends who makes music was like, he heard Dead Conversations, and he was like, bro, this is really good. Like, I'll see if I have like a spare mic anywhere, and I'll give it to you. And I was like, bro, that's fucking crazy. Yes, sir. And so he ended up giving me a Rode mic, which I still use to today.
Oh yeah.
And then
is it that big silver gold thing? Yeah, I've seen that one. Yeah.
And yeah, I still use that to today. That was like, it's worth $400 or something.
Yeah. Okay.
So he just found her in the studio, and he was like, bro, here you go.
There you go. You know,
hopefully you do something cool with it. And I was like, yeah, good on him.
That's sick.
Yeah, that was very generous of him.
Yeah, it was. It was very generous of him. So with this back and forth with the producer, how long would the process take? Was it like, how long were you working on these songs? Was it very short? Like, kind of like, let's throw it together, release it, or was it a bit more like structured?
For the first two, Success and Dead Conversations, those two songs, it was very much like, it was COVID, so it took a few weeks like to get back and forth to each other. So that probably took a few months just for Dead Conversations and Success to come out. But then Ain't Fair, I think that was a bit faster. I remember writing it, and I was like, oh, this is pretty good. And so I think I just went in the studio, and that was a bit more.
So a proper studio?
No, like his house. When I talk about the studio, I'm saying like his house.
Okay.
His bedroom, yeah.
Yeah.
Or my bedroom. At the start, it was like 50-50 because he hadn't quite got all the audio interface and all that yet, and I had. So, yeah. But yeah, literally just like recorded in my room. He would mix it, and then, yeah, we'll do that few hours, and then boom, there you go.
So at this point in your like very early start, like 3 songs, at the very beginning before your first EP, what were you thinking? Was this something like you were like, I want to do this, or was it, I'm just having fun, with my mate?
Yeah, I mean, I still think it's like just the creative part of it. I always needed that, and that was just sort of something I put my mind to. Like, after I had Dead Conversations out, I was already planning the EP, which was like a few months after that released. I was already writing it and getting the beats together and all that. So yeah, I think. So
you were taking it serious from the beginning?
Yeah, I think. Okay. Yeah, I definitely was. And I was doing it for fun, but like, sort of how I do with my YouTube stuff. I do it for fun, but it's also like, this could go somewhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But it's good that you had that background in the YouTube, because it kind of gave you some...
Yeah, and like...
Especially for like releasing it and how important it is to kind of make it like... You got to make it sure it looks professional, or else it won't get pushed anywhere on any algorithm. So that's like I've always admired like with you. I've told you this like always, like you do it very professionally, and like I appreciate that because when I was doing my music, even though I wasn't taking it as serious as you did, I was still like being like okay, like you know, distro kid, make a good cover, make it sound good.
Yeah,
you know, it has to like actually kind of stand out because there's so much gray rubbish. Out online. So you actually do have to do some good effort to break in.
I still think like the stuff that I had at that time wasn't enough to break.
No, but it's a start, right?
Yeah,
it's
of course,
a start.
yeah.
You know, and the most important thing is that you're doing it to the best of your ability at the time. That's the most. It's not like you know when my first song, I literally got home from school, put on my mic, didn't even have like a Yeti or anything. Like it wasn't a blue mic. It was like some Audi microphone. Put it up in a tissue box.
That's crazy.
Tissue box had a table on my like a little tea table on my desk so I could stand up. I just freestyled this song, released it that night, and then you know that kicked it off. I was like, this is fun, man. I'm gonna make a few more of these.
Yeah. It wasn't. Mine was a bit more professional.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, at least from that point, like when I did, I was just like I was having a laugh, but like, it turned out to be an okay song for us. You know, it was alright.
Lee just looking over there like,
we did a song earlier than that. And we won't get into that. No comment.
That needs to stay unreleased.
Okay, so let's get into the EP, the first EP, Problems.
Yeah, Problems.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, inspired by Juice WRLD and LAROI a lot. A bit of XXXTENTACION. That I started writing it when I was doing probably just after the conversations actually.
Okay, because you did say that you like kind of just like straight away like started you know finding beats,
planning a project. Yeah. And at the time I didn't like I didn't have much life experience when I was writing that EP, so it was like problems. Like it's very much everyone has problems. Like I guess I'll just write about this. I guess you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So yeah, I didn't really have much to write about back then, but I think I did my best. There's some pretty alright songs.
Pretty alright
for a beginner.
Yeah. So do you like ever look back on that? Like, because you did release it onto Spotify. Like at the time, did you go straight onto Spotify, or was that a backlog you released later on?
I went straight onto Spotify.
Straight away. Yeah. So was that your producer who put you onto DistroKid, or did you know about
myself? I found it myself.
Oh, okay, wow.
Yeah, I was looking up how to get my stuff on Spotify and all that. And I remember for Dead Conversations, it was like I said I was going to release a song, whatever, on this day, whatever, and then I put it in DistroKid.
But it takes longer.
Yeah, exactly.
It takes like 4 days, 7 days.
So then everyone was like waiting, like, bro, when's it on Spotify? Bro, when's it on Spotify? And I'm like, oh, just wait a few more days, bro.
Yeah.
And then Dead Conversations came like a school classic, man.
Yeah, really?
School classic.
Oh,
yeah.
that's so.
Everyone in my year level listened to it because it's actually like a decent song. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we
Everyone's
know.
Like, Jaden,
similar story. Like he released these songs, and the school was like, dude, it's like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Like, that is so cool.
Yeah, that's what sort of happened.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
You don't hear a lot of like with like you know SoundCloud rap era. You don't hear a lot of them being like, oh, the school really liked it because they were so like.
Yeah, they weren't really
insecure or whatever. But like, I love hearing that. Like when the school gets it, like that is so cool. I love that.
It was pretty sick.
You don't hear enough of that.
Yeah.
I think what's his name? Jack. Oh no, yeah, the guy who made What's Poppin'. What's his name?
Jack Harlow?
Yeah, I think he said his class. Yeah, I remember him saying that in an interview. Okay, so I guess let's talk about the From Problems to Rollercoasters and the singles like Ill-Minded and Let Me Levitate and stuff. That era. Let's talk about in between those two records or like projects.
Yeah, I was really just like experimenting, I think, trying to build on my sound that I already established in the first one. And I think you can definitely see that because like in the early stages, it's like none of it's like awful, like it's just early starter stuff, you know?
Yeah.
And then it really starts to get shaky around there. It's like it's either pretty good or it's not very good. And yeah, there's a few songs on like that record, Rollercoaster, that I'm like, kind of wish I didn't make that one. Kind of wish I put more auto-tune on there. But
so those first few singles, because it was free.
There
was free, right? There was
Lost
Ill-Minded
and Lost.
Yeah,
Let Me
Lost.
Levitate and
Those
Lost, yeah.
three, like I like Let Me Levitate and Ill Minded. Like I think they're good songs. Like
Oh, okay.
you know that I
Yeah.
bought them on
Yeah.
iTunes. I like them.
Thanks, man.
But what was going on in that like recording in that time? Because you could tell the quality between each single release before the record.
yeah.
It was getting better and better each release. So what was going on behind the scenes to make it sound so much better?
Probably I delve more into YouTube type beats. Like I was trying harder and harder to find the good ones. And that's probably helped. And then my producer also getting better at producing vocals, and probably me like being more confident in front of the mic.
Yeah.
So it's probably just like purely those three things that sort of
Really
elevated,
drove it.
at the time. Yeah, I mean, you can hear like Let Me Levitate. I was trialing rap and stuff.
Yeah.
Let Me Levitate, Ill Minded, no, Lost. Sorry, more singing stuff.
Yeah.
So I was just sort of like, trying to come up with anything I could, whatever sounded all right. I just sort of put on the record.
Yeah. So were those three songs always going to be on the record, and you were actually just releasing them as singles, or because it sounds like you were doing it as you went?
Yeah.
It was like you recorded the whole album, trickled out a few singles before the big release, and then released it.
Well, Lost, I think was, I think I originally wanted Lost and maybe like Ill Minded to not be on the record, but then they did end up. I was like, oh, I'll just chuck them on because might as well. Yeah. Like Lost originally wasn't going to be an interlude, but then it was a bit short.
Okay.
It wasn't much to it. So it just sort of, after it released a few weeks, I just put brackets interlude on it. So
just go back in the edit it. There you go, boys.
There you go. So that's sort of how that sort of came along. But I was sort of half doing it, half going along with it, and half just like planning it out. Yeah. So it wasn't like a.
Well, I think Ill Minded is like, I like it, but like it definitely on the record itself, it's kind of a bit of like it's a bit. Like it's different. Like you can tell it's a single first, then it's like
okay.
Well, I like it.
That's interesting.
Doesn't mean it's a good.
No, because I see it as like when I see that record, I see like Rollercoaster, which is like the intro, just sort of like explosive. Sort of. At least that's what the idea behind it. Execution. I don't know. I don't know about the execution. But the idea was there. Okay. Yeah. But then like the next few, Ill Minded, The Real Feel, and like Contrast and stuff was sort of just like the trap hits, sort of, and I think you can hear that. Yeah. And then the second part was just sort of me experimenting, I think. Yeah.
I think it's probably just more because like I think of Ill Minded, like the single cover. I like the single cover. Like I think it looks cool. I made that one. I think that's a good single cover. The pink, I like it. It's cool. So that's why I think of it more of it. Like it kind of stands out to me. Still a good song. Like I really like that. So you kind of talked about this, but I kind of want to expand on it a bit more because it interests me. Is the recording in the home studio. So if you could just expand a bit on like at that kind of time, because you haven't. Have you done a studio record? Like you've gone to a dedicated studio?
I've never been to a dedicated studio. Besides like a youth studio, Decibels. I don't know if you guys know about it.
Is it kind of like Jets up here? Like
I don't know.
Well, it's like Jets is another like community.
Yeah, sort of is sort of like that. And it's just you can go and book the studio if you want. It's like really good equipment and stuff. But
did you record a song there? Or
no, I never have. But like I've been in there and stuff. And like the vocal booth and all that. Yeah. So I have a little bit of experience, but I've never recorded one of my songs. It's all been like in my house or my friend's house.
So like, has it been mainly your place or is it you go to the like your producer?
At the start, it was mainly my place because, like I said, I had more of the equipment at the time and the better mic. And then because it's easier for him and he was getting the equipment, now I go over to his house. To do it.
Is it like set up? Yeah. Like, is there like treatment? Like, is there like
he just has like one of those things that just like go here.
Oh yeah,
and then it's just the mic, and he's got his stuff going. Yeah, that's literally it.
It's very like simple, and it's just like mic, interface, computer, FL. Done. Okay.
We have a thing for like the headphones, so we can both hear ourselves. But like, besides that, it's pretty like you don't need a lot. No. You can, especially when you see like the big artists, like the huge like Juice WRLD, Justin Bieber, whatever. They're doing the same. Like they literally just have a mic, have something here, and they're in a huge ass room or living room or whatever, just recording. Like you don't really need that much.
Have you thought about like experimenting with like like acoustics? Like, you know how some people go and record in like bathrooms and stuff to get like the reverb?
Yeah.
Has that been something like you've ever considered?
Not really, because my setup sort of like it's kind of hard to get the mic
Move
out.
around, yeah. But like, I mean, in the future, like when,
maybe,
you know,
if I want to lower the quality on purpose for like aesthetic reasons, then maybe.
Just floating that idea, you know, just
Gotta
curious.
keep that in mind, buddy.
Keep that in mind. You know, that's my idea. Okay, well, now let's talk about Rollercoaster. You've already kind of talked about it, but let's like get more in depth because that's your first record, only record up to this date.
Yeah.
That you released it, I think, about a year and a bit after you started, right? Because it came out in 21.
Yep.
February 21,
Yeah,
and you started
That's crazy.
in December of 2020. So about a year.
Yeah. Year and a bit
after. So let's talk about it. Like, are you proud of it? The process, the songs on it. Like, I mean, we talked about the songs already, but
that's when I started to go to my friend's place a lot more for like recording and stuff, and we just sort of hit it out in like a few months, I think, or maybe it was a bit more than that, maybe like 6 months.
Yeah,
because it's like our schedules don't really match up, so we have to like
make the most of when you are together.
Yeah. But yeah, songs on it. I think the first half is definitely it. Look, there's really good songs and then there's really not good songs.
Okay, what are songs that you think are like, okay, yeah, like you're not big on anymore?
The execution of Rollercoaster, Let Me Levitate. I'm just straight up like dissing my songs here.
No, it's good because you're growing. You know?
Yeah. Let Me Levitate, Rollercoaster, Just a Silhouette.
Okay.
That's my least favorite song.
Wow.
Even like I can't listen to
the original.
I can't listen to it.
Wow.
I don't like it at all.
It's like that music video.
I do not like
music video.
Yeah.
So like you can still listen to like Dead Conversations, but you can't listen to that song.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. And that came out like way later.
Yeah, Sweet and Sour is pretty good. Yeah, there's some great songs that I like listening to, like Sweet and Sour, Contrast, The Real Feel, Ill Minded.
Yeah.
Those songs that I can be like, yeah, those ones are like, those songs are pretty good. Like I can actually like vibe with this. But yeah, the album was really like, oh, this is great. Oh, this isn't great. It was a roller coaster.
Are you proud of it being like? I mean, it is like a record, but like I don't know if you call it like a debut because debut album.
It's it's like a mixtape.
Yeah,
it's just sort of like ideas thrown together.
So would you like in like future tense, like way like down the track, a couple of years from now, would you still refer to it as your first record, or like be like that was more of I don't know if I consider that a record anymore.
Yeah. Yeah,
because you did release it as an album, but it's not like a long album.
No, it isn't.
It's more like
half an hour.
Like
No, I probably wouldn't. I'd probably be like, and you have like the debut album of Odin M. It's like it's more of like a wow, this is his first thing. Yeah. So I probably would just say it's like a project.
Yeah, it's probably more at the time you're like just wanted to like gotta get an album out, guys. You know.
Yeah.
Click for it's like EP. No, I'm gonna click the album.
Okay.
All right. After another technical difficulty, we're back. Okay, so
recording, performing.
We're performing. Rollercoaster comes out.
Yeah,
performing on stage.
Yeah,
you did touch on it at the very start, but let's get more into it.
Yeah, performing came pretty naturally. I think I still do it today. I just sort of pretend I'm performing in front of people, even when I'm in my bedroom.
But like, that's a good way to get good tolerance to it.
Yeah. I mean, I just think I've always wanted to perform in front of people. At least singing. Yeah. I always enjoyed singing in front of people. It's sort of like a performance. Yeah, I know. I think always comfortable. I've done a few gigs here and there, small little things. Nothing huge. What did I do? I did street performances, some little markets. What was that one big thing I had? Oh yeah, live mics where I did like my biggest performance was probably in front of like 80 people.
Okay.
So little things, but nothing I want to do big, obviously. In the future.
Any process like before you get up on stage, like do you hype yourself up, Any like touch the ground, like rub your hands, touch the wood,
Okay. No, not really. I mean, I make sure I do my singing practice before, so my singing is good. If I don't do my singing practice, then I'm stressing. I'm like, no, my vocals are gonna sound awful now.
Crack up. Oh no. I didn't hit that G3. Oh.
G3.
Yeah.
That's like all the way down here, buddy. It's
Yeah.
like,
I didn't my G5. No, G5 is a bit high. Whatever. Well, low end notes are important as high end notes. So hey, don't discredit my low end notes.
yeah.
Right?
Okay. Yeah. No, nothing like. What's the word like? The word
Like rituals.
Yeah. Nothing like that.
Okay. So that's like wow. Just something like that, okay?
Yeah,
That session's I thought there was gonna be a bit more.
It's pretty like so. I just get on there, enjoy myself, try to be the best singer I can. Singing has definitely helped me a lot. Doing singing lessons, that has definitely helped.
So have you done like formal lessons or are they online?
Just one-on-one.
Okay.
One-on-one in person, for about a year now.
Oh, all
so
right.
yeah, that's probably thank God, thank God for that. Like that
Yeah.
definitely has upped everything. You'll
Cool.
hear that like. You start to hear it on R.E.D, which I'm sure we'll get into.
Yeah, we're getting into it,
on the
right?
next
Don't worry
stuff.
about that.
On the next stuff, you'll definitely hear it. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, okay. Well, then I guess performing on stage, and then let's talk about radio because you've been on radio twice, right? So let's talk about how did you feel about how did you do it first of all?
Yeah.
Just like, and then how did you feel about it?
Well, I originally went to the broadcasting studio, right? Like the station where everything is. And I hijacked it and completely.
What? Hang on. What? Hang on. Let's read more detail. You can't just say like I went to the place, hijacked the whole thing. I'm on air. Like, come on.
I'm joking. I didn't do anything. Decibels. That's how I did it. The music studio that's near me.
Okay.
They had connections to. They were doing some stuff on radio, and I was just like.
So what are the two stations you've been on? You've been on Sin, which is a community RMIT radio station, and then what was the other one? Was it also Sin or was it?
No, it was a different one. PBS.
PBS. Oh yes, PBS. That's a good. PBS actually alright.
Yeah. Those two, both because of decibels.
Okay.
Yeah, they were doing programs and they were promoting Darabin artists. Yeah, that's how I did them.
You didn't see much kickback from that, did you? It was just more like a cool.
No,
thing.
but it was fucking sick, mate.
Do you want to do it again? Like for the next release? Because you put on Aurora, right? Was on Sin. We listened to that. That was really cool.
That just happened to be good timing for the release. Like I knew before that I was going to be on the radio for like a month or two before, and it just happened to be like that's the same day that the song's releasing, or like a day or two after.
Wow, that was
so yeah, it was
really
like
good
perfect timing. But no, I don't really get to decide when I want to be on the radio. Unfortunately.
Have you considered like talking to who are the people? Triple J, like because they do a lot of like young youth people. Have you tried to like kind of get a wedge in, kind of like, hey guys, I exist.
Yeah, a little bit. I think I'm still getting the whole music industry thing down. I think on the next release, I hope I can like push myself to meet more music industry people.
Yeah,
get those connections going.
That would be so sick.
Yeah, but that's like sort of the hard part. You literally have to go up to strangers and be like, "Hey, I'm here. I make music." That's probably the hardest job.
The communication.
Like online is like, all right, I can make fucking TikToks every day. Like that's what I plan to do. But yeah, you have to actually like go out, go to events and networking events and meet people and talk to them and be like, "This is the music I make. This is the sound. Yeah, you should help me because of this."
Yeah. Networking is really important.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Good to like expand, know as many people as you can. You not exploit, but like really use them.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, and like Triple J, the push, decibels, those things are great. Like they help a lot.
Yeah.
And hopefully I do more of them in the future. So
that would be really cool.
Hopefully that's my way in, but
yeah, that's gonna be all right. Well, okay, so I guess we kind of already did talk about this, but like I got it in here, so why not? So X Juice, the Kid LAROI. I mean, oh my god, I got the Kid LAROI. So you like. We'll get into tweets later, but you tweeted a lot about X and like the Kid LAROI, especially X. You're like, oh my god, these songs so good.
Yeah, I really like it. I really liked X. I was going through like a good year of an X phase.
Yeah.
Like, his music's great. I still love it. It's sad as hell. I don't think I can really listen to it now. Oh, because it's just a bit sad. But no, I was happy at the time.
No,
like,
no,
I wasn't in my emo sad phase going through it. No, I wasn't like that. I was still vibing. But yeah, I just happened to really like his music. He was sort of like the first artist that like I really got into. Like I knew all his unreleased stuff and everything.
Oh, that's so sick.
Yeah, that was like first artist.
Yeah, that was me with the Lil Peep.
Yeah.
Unreleased stuff. Yeah,
Lil Peep.
I love McCoden Hub. Oh my god, the Discord servers would go into. Okay, yeah. You're kind of already expanded on that, so I won't push you on that any further. So I guess now let's talk from Roller Coaster to Red. What's happening in that space? You did release a lot of singles. You had, I can't remember all of them, but you had that. Was it Watch?
Yeah, Watching.
Chanting.
Yeah.
And you had a few.
One more. Lift Me.
Yeah, Lift Me. So let's talk, so what was going on between those two, like from the Roller Coaster the album to Red the EP?
Yeah, not a lot for like the first 6 months after. I was releasing like Enchanting and Watching, which were like because I didn't really go to my friend's house much to record then, like for 6 months. So I wasn't really making music. So Watching and Enchanting were both done by me. Like I produced the vocals and stuff on that. And I got LCY, which is a friend. He should be coming over next Wednesday, I think, to my house, hopefully to make more music. But yeah, I got him over. We made Enchanting. I had like a vague idea of what Enchanting was gonna be, just like the hook really. And then yeah, we made it. It happened to be quite a good song. It's probably like the song that I've gotten the most positive feedback on since like probably Dead Conversations, really.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Even though it hasn't done the numbers, the people that have found it have really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And
then Lift Me was like, that was like the song that was transitioning from like the roller coaster and trap phase into more experimental stuff that I was doing in Red. Different genres. Yeah.
And so at this point, you would have picked up the lessons. Did you pick up the lessons before?
Yeah, a few months before.
But was that before Roller Coaster or after Roller Coaster?
After Roller Coaster.
Okay, so at this point, you're doing the vocal
probably
training.
just like just before Enchanting released.
Okay, so you're doing that vocal training. So that is a difference between the two or the two like projects.
Slightly, yeah.
And like any like improvement in the production side, studio side, or same equipment, just kind of getting better skills.
Yeah, new plugins and stuff for FL Studio. My friend got and stuff. He was really in his production bag. That record. Singing was getting there. I think on All Falls Down, you can probably hear the best. Like I'm starting to open up my voice a little bit more than what I had done previously. Starting to hit actual notes. But yeah, there was still transitioning.
Yeah.
In Red.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm still transitioning now, but like
always transitioning. I mean, you're never gonna be still at one point.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
Or else you become like your friend F, whatever his name was. I forgot.
NF.
Yeah, and he's just like same records for like 5 years. It's like, okay, bro. Like, okay. Okay. Well then, Red. Ready to Enter the Darkness. Let's talk about it. You said that's been your, kind of crown jewel up to this point. Like you're like very proud of it. You said, and you said it's like at that point where it's like I can like put this on in the car driving. I'm like, yeah, I can just vibe to this.
Yeah. It's getting to that point now where I can say to my family, hey, like if it comes on in the car, I'll be like, oh yeah, let's listen to this. Like this is actually like all right. There's. Maybe Lift Me is probably my least favorite off the record, but like besides that, like they're all good songs. Like I'd listen to them in my own time. Yeah, really. Or like at least like if I'm going back to what I've made, I'll be like, oh, this is actually a good song. I remember this. But Red, All Falls Down, and Enchanting, they're my three favorite songs that I've probably made to this day, like finished and released to this day. Yeah.
So so how long did you work on Red for? How was that like? Because I think a while.
Yeah, just because same reason that all my projects take so long. Me and my friend don't really.
Okay, so that's interesting. I thought honestly it was more of a thing of like you were trying to space them out, but if I didn't know it was like because the producer was too busy, so you couldn't meet up. That's interesting to learn behind the scenes.
Yeah, that's the main reason. That's why I produced my own vocals
Okay.
for enchanting and watching, because yeah, I can. Yeah.
You're
But
like,
like
I gotta release something.
when
you know?
yeah, when the drums come in, that's when I start to struggle with the producing vocals part. But when it's just like a simple acoustic beat, I can make a raw vocal sound all right.
Okay.
So yeah, that's why I did it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that leads into the next question. Who is Mr. Producer? Okay, I've heard so much about the producer from you off this and today. Who is Mr. Producer?
Matthew.
Matthew is Mr.
Matthew the
Producer.
Man. Yeah, Matthew.
Okay, Matthew. And
Yeah, he's the producer.
okay,
School friend.
school friend.
Yeah.
So-
he's yeah, I don't like if he suddenly died tomorrow, I'd be like, well, fuck.
That's
I
it.
don't know if
I'm
I can
done.
do this anymore, guys.
I'm
I don't
done.
know. Like, yeah, he definitely helps. I'll hopefully be doing something with him soon, like an interview or something eventually.
Oh yeah, yeah.
you know,
I know about that. I know about that interview.
Yeah, you guys got something coming for you.
Yeah, I know about that interview. All right.
Yeah, they're shipping. They'll be here in a few days. So
Yeah.
we'll see about that. Gotta get that.
That will be a good interview. Yeah. Like this is a good. This is a sit down like proper thing, but that will be like a funny, like an entertaining one.
Yeah,
You know?
short little video.
So
yeah.
Matthew is Mr. Producer, and any backstory for him? Like when did he start getting into the music? Do you know?
I don't know. In primary school.
How
I
long
think.
have you known him for? Like
Since high school.
since high school?
Yeah, so 4 years, 5 years.
So 2019.
Yeah.
Wow. So you met him early 2019-ish, right? Started getting into the music
We're in the
with
same class
him.
in year 7.
Okay, so then you started getting into the music with him. Then wow, that's like that relationship must have like bloomed really quick. Is it like? Would you say like the relationship is more business or is it like a proper friendship?
No, it's a proper friendship. Yeah, we just happen to both enjoy music, and it's like a time where we can hang out and stuff, and we muck around, but we're also quite productive with it. I think we're good at balancing that.
Yeah, that's cool. Very serious. I assume he takes it as serious as you do.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
So that's
He
really-
finds it fun. Which I think is why he does it, and I pay him and stuff, and
Yeah. Did you pay him from the start, or was that kind of like
now I pay him a bit more. Like I pay him like hourly now.
what
before-
hourly?
Yeah.
Oh
well, he's just.
my
Well,
God.
no, you have to understand though. Like you have to understand a producer. If you want to get someone, it's like $50 an hour.
Yeah.
I don't pay him like nearly. Like I'm getting a bargain here, and
Yeah.
like, and I get like a friend in the studio. Like,
Mates rates, mates
Yeah.
rates.
but like, don't watch this. I don't want to up the rates. I'm not
Okay,
rich.
okay.
I'm not rich.
You're gonna lose your best client here, all right? Like, oh my God. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I mean, I was when Lee told me that, I was like, whoa, okay. I didn't know.
But yeah, no, yeah. I used to pay him just by song, but now I pay him
Okay.
more.
Yeah. How long does it take him to like do like get it out?
2 hours.
2 hours?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it matters if he does it like with me there or if he just does it in his own time.
All right.
Yeah.
Interesting. Do you pay if you're there as well? Or?
Yeah, I pay. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. I thought it was more paying like when you're not there because
No,
kind of like
only from there.
okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. That's very like a business-esque relationship. Like if I would not ask Lee to pay me for anything. I'm not saying like it's
Yeah,
bad,
yeah,
but
yeah.
you know what I mean. It's just like it's just interesting.
Yeah, well, it gives him motivation to.
Yeah, that
produce.
as well.
That's
of course.
the main
If you
reason,
get
yeah.
money from anything, it's like
Yeah.
okay, I can actually like do. I'm getting a kickback from this, so I can go do other stuff
Yeah.
with it. And you buy all the beats, like
Yep.
MP3s. We discussed this the other day,
Yeah.
licensing
Yeah,
and
gotta
stuff.
get
So
him
you
for
got
all
like
the
a
beats.
lot of like kind of money, like you're putting into this.
Oh yeah, I've
Fair
lost
amount
a
of
lot
finance.
of money.
Yeah, because you had to get the distro kid, which is like
That's cheap. That's like it's
out
like yearly.
annually.
No, it's like $40 a year.
Oh,
A year.
Yeah,
That's cheap.
it's still not bad, but like that's an ongoing cost.
Yeah.
And then when you have to relicense all these songs, like that's gonna be a
Oh
big
no, yeah. That's probably buying the beats is the most.
yeah. So okay, so now we're into what am I into? Yeah, new style. Let's talk about your new style. So
Yeah.
you touched on this in your last interview.
Yeah.
That you're going to a new style, new haircut. I love that new haircut, new
Yeah,
style.
got new me, baby.
So let's talk about the new style because you did say you went, from that trap to
Yeah.
this more experimental thing, and
Yeah.
I know what you're going to now. You're talking about for the people. What are you going
Yeah.
to now?
Well, recently, maybe like this week, I've had like, I really just need to make this project before it becomes something else, because what I originally had in mind for it was like I don't want to give too much away, but like Elvis sort of Frank Sinatra vibes, olden times, and then
Olden time. That old, like Jesus.
60s. That's pretty old.
It's a bit old, but it's like olden times. I think when I hear olden time, like you know, cart and wheel. It's like, bro,
Cart and wheel.
Not that long ago, bro.
What are you thinking of, bro?
Fucking the 1800s, bro.
No,
It's like Beethoven. Bach.
Yeah, and then recently I found a few beats that I was like, crap. Now this has completely like jeopardized what the project was really originally going to be, because these beats are like so good, and I wrote stuff to them that's like amazing in my opinion. And then I'm just like, oh, what do I do? Do I do the olden time stuff, or do I do this new stuff that I literally just discovered like a week ago?
Oh, so wait, hang on. So this older, so there's more 60 styles, and you've got an even newer style now.
Yeah, just
or
like
just
a few songs that like sort of don't really fit into that olden time style.
Okay. Well, I mean, singles. I mean, before you release
yeah,
this
but
thing.
it's like, I don't know. I think I've got an idea of what the project's gonna be. And
Okay,
stuff,
as long you know. It's
I've
easy.
written it.
Yeah.
It's sitting there.
It's just sitting there. Have you recorded the songs, or are you waiting for Mr. Producer?
I've recorded 2 now.
You recorded 2.
I'm getting through it very slowly,
Very slowly.
but hopefully I'll go next week again.
All right.
Or another one.
Let's hope so. Okay, well that's like new album was my next question, but you kind of answered like new albums coming out.
Yeah.
Some point. Do you want it before the end of the year, or is it looking
No,
like it's gonna roll?
definitely
it's
not
gonna roll
release.
over.
Yeah,
roll
maybe hopefully one single by the end of the year, if I'm lucky.
Are you gonna try and do it on the 2-year anniversary of Rollercoaster in February? Because that would be the 2-year anniversary of your first record. You're trying to aim for then, or you're not? No, you're not putting like
I don't think I'll make it by then either.
Oh wow. Wow. Wow, this is gonna be a big record.
No, it's just how long my projects take.
It's not your fault.
like,
it's just timing.
Maybe
and
like mid next. I don't want to put a release.
No, don't put a date on. I'm just curious, you know.
But like, yeah, sometime next year.
Coming
and it's
about.
like I'm going into year 12 too.
Yeah,
so
and
I want to do it this year, so then I can release it next year. So then when exams and stuff come,
it's just like you don't have to have that in the back of your mind.
Yeah.
Like, I got to release something.
Yeah.
Okay. This is something that you put on your story, and I was like, okay, 200 songs in the vault.
Yeah.
200 songs. Do you hit 200 songs in the vault? That is insane. On a good day, I had maybe 2 songs on my desktop in a vault. I'm not like Taylor Swift, you know, got these songs in the vault.
Yeah, they're just written. They're just like, they'll never be recorded, most likely, like 99%
That's a
of them.
lot of like.
I write
That's
a lot.
I
write like quite a lot.
Is the writing like some sort of therapeutic thing? Like, because that's a
It's
lot.
just something I enjoy doing, mate. It's like a hobby.
When do you like? How do you write? When do you write?
Literally whenever I want. Just like if I have some free time, I'll be like, oh yeah, I'll write a song. At least I'll try to write a song.
Do you write to the beat, or do you write? Okay, write to the beat.
Yeah.
So you don't just write the song, then I'm gonna go find a beat that you know.
No.
Because the flow and the
it has to match the beat. Yeah. So find a beat wherever. Then I spend. I don't know. Sometimes it comes in 5 minutes. Sometimes it comes in an hour. I sort of know where to look for the beats already. Like I've sort of got that down. Like the producers I go to and stuff. The same
go-to producers.
Yeah. I've sort of learned that entire space now. I know where to go. What producers I like. What producers are just sort of the same beats over and over again.
How do you like to write? Do you like phone? Do you actually write on a notepad?
I write. I have the beat in this screen. I've got 2 screens on my setup. Beat in this screen, and then just like a notepad. Thing like.
So type.
Yeah. I just type it out.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Do you do it on your phone sometimes when you're out and about? Or
yeah. If I have to,
do you have like song ideas that come to you like, oh, and you quickly note it down in your phone? Or
sometimes I have like a quote or something I find that's like, that's hard.
That's hard. Let's go golfing.
That's gonna age horribly.
Yeah. Oh my god. That's hard. That's hard.
That's hard.
I can only imagine you just walking down and being like, "Yo, that's hard. Let me write that down."
Yeah, sometimes I do have to. Sometimes I'm like, oh, okay, that's a good quote. I write that down in my notepad, and then I look back on it. Or if whenever I'm like feeling a certain way, I write it down. Sometimes if I feel like it.
Yeah.
and I write that and I use that for a song.
That's
later.
cool. All right. Well, we're getting towards the end of my segment of this thing. You come up next. Let's talk about the tweets. Okay. This is my last segment. Tweets.
Okay.
So as you know, I pulled out some tweets because interestingly that you were tweeting before you were actually on Instagram. That was really interesting. Like most people, Instagram and Twitter is like the last thing in the back of their
Yeah,
mind.
well, I think I wasn't sure if I wanted to do just like combine my music Instagram with my just personal one. So I was sort of debating that idea, and then I just eventually switched it over.
Yeah. But yeah, you have these tweets, and like it's interesting to read them and how like I get this from my perspective because I had the same thing. It's like the pressure. It's like all right, I released a song. Okay, let's release another one.
Another one.
Like you were very like reading these. You're like oh my god, it was like back to back. You're like guys, 5 days, 6 days. I mean like 5 days, 4 days, 3 days. You know, release it. It's like okay, next one's coming out. You know, 2 months from now. It was like insane. At the very start, like you were really like oh my god, just pushing.
That's still how I am. I think I just I'd rather like not talk about something and like confidently, like quietly confident, than like. And talk about it a bunch, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'd rather just do my own thing and then like watch where I go with it.
So, all right, let me have a gander at some of these. So, you said if I ever blow up in the music industry, you bet your ass I'm gonna try and get an X verse. You still gonna try and get an X verse?
Yeah, I probably will. Yeah, that'll be pretty sick. I think I make a sad song with it, and yeah, it's probably one of the features that I'd like to get one day.
Because something I completely forgot about until now, which I'll bring up now, which is like in the complete wrong segment. Covers. You did covers on YouTube.
Yeah,
And you did some X covers and
before I started like actually taking singing seriously.
So what was that? Was that just like
that was just content
for YouTube?
Out of there,
yeah. That's probably why I didn't really like think to bring it up. But like, I was like, oh yeah, you did the covers because on your channel. Let's see what else I got. Like I'm always stressed. I swear I'm always stressing out about writing music. I feel like I don't got enough songs, which in turn makes me write more songs. This is why I have 200 songs in the vault. And you that was on January 9th, 2021. So can you speak to? Is that still something you feel, or you don't have that like internal pressure anymore?
No, I don't feel pressure to write anymore. I just like because I know I can sort of just flow out of me. Like it literally give me like a beat that I like, and I think I can give you a pretty catchy like hook and verse and stuff. I think you'll hear it on this next project. It's like everything's sort of pretty naturally catchy. Yeah, I think
Are you big into freestyling or not really? Because I when I was doing my music, I just freestyled. I never.
No, I don't freestyle. But like I can freestyle like singing, but I can't freestyle like rap. No.
Yeah. Okay. No, I did the same. I didn't rap or rap.
Yeah.
I kind of just.
Freestyle rap's
like,
hard, dude.
Yeah.
You gotta think fast.
Yeah, Eminem, bro. Let me see what else we got here. Always try and better yourself, like some simple stuff. Oh my god, you were shit talking people with shoes. You were like, why are people so into shoes? You don't need 50 pairs.
You don't. I still stand by that, but like I like shoes more now, but like you need 5. What? 5 pairs?
You don't need like bloody 10. Yeah. Oh no,
sneakerheads.
Like, bro, some people. I had a mate who had like so many shoes. I'm like, Andrew, why do you need all these shoes? There was this one that was where was it? It was really good. You put oh my god. So R.E.D in 2022. Okay, so R.E.D. R.E.D.
Oh yeah.
Religious Evil Donuts.
What?
Okay. So what's going on there? Is that really what R.E.D stands for?
No. One of my friends said that. Like he texted me when I first teased the name or something.
Yeah, but that is so Evil all the way. So that was back 2022, April 11th.
Well, yeah. Then I was planning the.
That's when you were planning it. Wow. So that was maybe like, and you only released it in May. Oh yeah, was it May or June?
I don't know.
You don't even remember when you released R.E.D. No, it was definitely in the middle of the year, kind of early year. So that would have been a year you worked on. If that's when you were teasing it,
probably
from all the way back then. I thought that was really interesting. I was like, damn, he was like, this guy's like, I have to like really analyze his tweets because he might be teasing at something that's coming in 10 years. I don't actually know.
Yeah. What you secretly don't know is the time of each of the tweets is actually they're gonna add up. For a release date 16 years in the future.
Oh my god. Wow. Yeah. No, those are some really good tweets. I like them. Like, it's so good that you tweeted like some of that stuff out because that's really good material to like reflect on.
I started tweeting again as you.
Yeah, I did see that. I feel terrible because they got no likes, but
No,
like it's just good to have like
for anyone. Yeah.
It's just good to have that like when people bring it up. Like I've brought up some of them, and
Yeah,
they're not
just
even from
being,
that
like,
long ago.
being myself.
Wait until it's like 12 years or 7 years, then it's gonna be really like, oh my god, I said that back then. Are you kidding me? Okay, well, so production. I've looked at some of your music videos. Your first music video, what was? Oh my god, it was what was it called? You gonna help me out here? The first music video.
No, I don't think I will actually. I don't think I'm
Was
gonna
it
help you out.
It was an aim for anyway.
I don't actually remember doing any music videos.
He's gonna delete it after this. It's gonna be gone. But no, that first thing, because you said that you were doing.
You can sort of see like the YouTube.
Yeah, you can see the YouTuber in him.
Yeah.
So that's like why like the editing's like actually fairly good.
Yeah,
So like the first music video, it's cringe. Don't get me. It's a fucking cringe, but the editing and the production is okay.
Bro, slam dunk me right there, bro.
It's fucking cringe as all fuck. I mean, if you think it's cringe, how do you think I feel watching it?
This shit fucking sucks.
You like the go slash. Oh my god! This guy's been watching too much anime.
Yeah.
You gotta
I didn't watch
slash,
anime, bro. I don't watch
Anyway,
anime.
but no, like the music videos, like the Real Feel music video, for example. Like,
Yeah, that was literally just done in my bedroom.
the bedroom one,
The
but like
entire
even
bedroom.
the editing was still good.
Yeah.
And like that promotion, as I said to you, that promotional video for Roller Coaster was really good.
I want to do something like that for the next project.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
That was really cool.
I think I'm got like an instrumental. It's just gonna be like a dedicated intro for the album, and it's like a minute long trailer.
Yeah, definitely keep up that editing because you edit all of yourself, right? That's not like the producer doing that. That's just you.
Yeah.
So that's really cool. And because you do media, so
Yeah.
you would hope
Tell
so.
me about it.
All right. Well, that ends my segment of
Alright.
this podcast. So we're gonna get Lee up here, and I'll sit down there, and he'll ask his questions.
Peace out.
I'll quickly check.
Man, what the hell? Alright. Hello. What? My
Hi.
name's Lee.
That one is Lee. I'm Odin.
This is bonus content. Some just like personal questions, laid back questions.
Yeah.
So you can get comfy. Bro.
Oh, you want me to get comfy now?
Lay back if you want. All good.
Is the cord long enough?
Let me get my question.
Okay. What do we? Hey,
You're getting real comfortable.
how we going, Charlie? How we
Alright.
going, Lee?
I'm good.
Okay.
Alright, first question for you, bro.
Let's hear it.
What's your favorite, or like your favorites, video games?
What
What are you playing in the meantime, bro?
Probably like right now, F1. The F1 game.
F1,
That's the
yeah.
only game I really play.
I see you play
Unfortunately.
F1 all the time.
Yeah, on what Steam, right?
You know, on Discord, it
Yeah.
says like your status.
Oh yeah, I got you. Yeah, that. I used to love CS:GO.
I know that.
Yeah, I want to play CS2. I think that comes out next Wednesday.
Bro, we gotta actually. Bro, we gotta play that, bro.
Got to get on that.
For real.
Yeah, I mean, like, I used to be much more of a gamer. I used to play a lot of games. Like, when I had my Xbox, I played Rainbow Six Siege. That's about it. No, but yeah, Fortnite, Battle
Everyone was in the
Pass.
Fortnite.
Yeah, I mean,
A lot of people were.
Yeah, a few games here and there.
Sure.
But not really a big gamer anymore.
Yeah.
Besides F1, that's what I do in my free time, really.
You're too focused on the music and that, eh?
Yeah. What can I say?
Alright, next question. Let's segue. Let's like. Alright.
Like an F1 car. Skrrr. Into the next question.
What's favorite favorite foods?
Favorite foods?
What's your favorite food, bro? You look like you like seafood.
Yeah, I do like seafood. Seafood, pastaria, pizzeria.
Pizzeria. I saw seafood.
Yeah, seafooderia.
Oh damn.
Um,
Delicious, bro.
yeah, I like a lot of food. Asian food goes crazy, dude. You got to agree.
Yeah, fried rice.
Yeah. Jasmine rice goes insane. You don't even need anything with it. Sometimes just plain white rice just like goes hard.
It's just
saying.
hard, bro.
Maybe soy sauce if you want some saltiness in there. There you go.
Alright, next question, bro. I mean, you probably already like mentioned these, but like, any favorite hobbies besides music and stuff?
I like playing soccer, but like that's sort of like a this I don't really do that anymore. But like if I want to get back into it, maybe in like when I get into university, maybe play for like an amateur team or something. That could be really cool.
Bro, yeah, same.
Yeah.
I want to like join like a footy like amateur league.
Yeah, exactly. Just like to have fun.
Just
like,
on the side for fun.
yeah, exactly. In my free time and stuff.
Always
Besides
fun.
that, though, like, not really. Music sort of is my main hobby. I mean, I go to the gym or whatever. Play piano here and there.
Making progress with the gym, bro.
Yeah.
I see you getting a little bit bigger,
Oh,
a little bit stronger.
oh, yeah, maybe. I can lift 10 kilos.
10 kilos.
Yeah, what can I say?
No,
Yeah.
before Odin was lifting some 10-kilo dumbbell.
Yeah.
Bro's pretty strong.
I mentioned
I can say that.
you're very strong though, bro. Your build's crazy. Ladies,
hard.
if there's any ladies watching this at all,
Bro, this is getting
get
cut.
on this guy.
Oh, and any progress on the piano, bro? Because you said you did like piano.
Yeah, I'm learning Twinkle Twinkle Little Star.
Really?
yeah, I'm
Damn,
learning
bro.
that. So, but yeah, slowly but surely. I don't have a teacher at the moment. Maybe one next year or the year after. I want to get one. But yeah, I do like 10 minutes a day, 20 minutes a day.
So, what is your learning on like piano? What do you do?
I have this YouTube tutorial series that I'm going through, and it's just got like sheet music and stuff.
I see.
So I'm learning to read sheet music at the same time, which is probably why it's taking quite a long time.
Yeah, I mean, you'll start somewhere, bro.
Yeah, hopefully one day in the far future I can just whip out the guitar and the piano and just
Yeah, later
That'd be
on
pretty
when
fun.
like you mastered piano, you
Yeah.
got to learn guitar, bro. I could see you as a guitarist.
Yeah. Guitar's that one instrument that's just like so cool, man.
It is cool.
Guitars
Very
are so cool.
Piano and guitar, I think, are like the coolest
Yeah,
instruments.
they're the two main ones. Yeah. No one likes banjos though. Is that a boo opinion or is that a boo?
I don't
okay.
mind. I don't mind banjos.
Yeah.
They sound cool. Pretty cool, bro.
I like triangles. Why did they choose a triangle and not like a square or a circle there? Really?
Yeah, I
How?
think it does that.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh okay.
All right.
Hmm.
All right. Next question, bro. What's your biggest fear? It could either be like, like a typical one, like, oh, I'm scared of spiders or whatever, or this could be like a really deep question, like, I fear failure.
Maybe like, oh, biggest fear.
What's your biggest fear, bro?
How philosophical are we getting? Like how?
I mean, what you're comfortable
do you
with,
want
bro.
like heights? My biggest fear is heights. Or do you want to be like
anything you like to answer that question with? I'm fine. So people get to know you, Next time someone comes up to you, they will bring whatever you're scared of.
No, I don't think it'll be something you can bring. I think it'll be like maybe just like not failure, but like in like a drop kick, I guess.
A drop kick?
Yeah, that would suck. Just like end up like
Wait, being one or getting like hit by a
Being
drop
one.
kick?
being one.
Being one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not really like, you know how like people say like death and stuff. It's like yeah, I kind of welcome it. You know what I mean?
Now, Odin, are you okay?
No, not in like a suicidal way. Like, oh, oh, I'm so sad. No, but like, apparently it's peaceful. Just be like, yeah, okay. To die, you had to live. So like, yeah.
Death doesn't have to be
Quite
scary,
that.
bro.
Hold up, let me get my Twitter out real quick. let me put
This
this
is
on
hard.
Twitter. yeah. I guess that's the answer.
Alright. Drop kick.
Being a drop kick. Yeah. So don't be a drop kick.
Don't be a drop kick, guys. Get
Yeah.
a job.
He's scared of drop kick. I think that's what I got from that.
Okay. Sure. Anything else? Any other questions, or is that it?
You know, I had a question, but then you just kept on talking and I forgot.
Oh, damn. No.
No, I got a question. This is deep.
Oh, okay. I agree. I like this.
More like psychological.
Okay. I'm ready. Hit me. I'm closing my eyes.
Favorite ice cream flavor?
Why are you acting like this is philosophical?
It is.
Look, is this gonna tell me like my personality type? Is this like
What's your star sign?
is this like star signs, but like
You're vanilla guy, chocolate guy, strawberry.
who likes chocolate though? Like, let's be real.
Bowcroft.
I like chocolate.
Oh, okay.
Chocolate's like the good one, bro. It's just there.
It's so basic.
It is basic, but it's always there.
It's vanilla if you want to be different, which just makes you basic. No. Maybe like passion fruit or mango. That's probably basic too, though, isn't it?
Typical banana bender, bro.
Banana, ew. You like banana?
Banana's alright.
You like banana leaf?
Bro, it's not a weird thing.
No.
Hey, old Charlie, because he's monkey. What are you trying to say here, bro?
Hey yo, cut this one. Cut this.
Cut. If you want to see this footage, you gotta pay for it. It's on the Patreon. Oh, director's cut. You gotta show me the footage after this, bro. Don't want to make me look bad.
I'll figure out how I'll share it.
Yeah, my side angles.
Busting side eye. Are we done?
Yeah, I think so.
Hey,
Oh no.
I want to keep going.
Oh, okay,
I want to
sorry.
keep going.
Sorry. You just, okay, go for it.
Yeah, I think we're done.
This guy, right? Anyway, see ya.
Yeah.
See ya. Have a good time.
The real